All right, Virgo, here we go. Let's go, Virgo. I like saying that. It's Energies Update, technically a mid-November reading, though I'm not officially doing mid-Novembers, but it's an Energies Update for the sign of Virgo, my favorite sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, only because y'all beat me up last time. General reading may or may not resonate with you. I'd like you to keep that in mind specifically for this sign. But if you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. If the title brought you in here, you found it for a reason. And this reading is technically timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. This is about pre-shuffle, but I'm gonna do something very special for you. I'm gonna show it to you. It's not open yet. I got it today. It came. It's the little mini animal deck, the little pocket tarot version of my animal deck, which we're using here. I'm one of the first handful of people to get one. Right, they're just out. It's brand new. I got it right here. It comes in a little tin. I haven't opened it yet. I gotta break the deck in. I gotta pour some beer on it. You know, work it in. But you're the first to see it. The little baby animal deck. They're just baby animals. That's all they are. Right? You saw it first right here at Steve's Love Tarot. Okay, right. I'm gonna put that down. You'll see that in future readings, and you Virgos can brag. We're the ones who saw it first. We're the ones who saw it first. Okay. See, I'm just trying to warm up to. You know, we had a problem last time. I told you you were awesome, and you were great, and your person was shit, and you took it the wrong way, and you thought I was bagging on you and stuff. And a lot of you, about 60 of you, beat the crap out of me, but that's okay. I have good news and I have bad news. Actually, you're still great. Okay? Your person, on the other hand, I'm sorry. I don't like them. Okay? Here's the pre-shuffle. I'm neutral. I'm in my field. I shuffled this 3 fucking times. I almost opened the new little deck and broke it in just for you, just to try, but it doesn't have enough energy on it yet to use. A brand new deck takes a bit to break in. I got to pull some readings for friends. I shuffle. This is like I think this is my 3rd or 4th pre-shuffle. And it's the same thing every time, the same basic message, different cards. Right here, opening up. Somebody's probably going to open up to you. It's possible. It's possible, even though a lot of you think it's not. It's possible. Okay? Even if they're not going to open up to you. I'm never going to hear from my person again. Okay. You're never going to hear from them again. Fine. On their side, they know they need to open up. But you see, it's deceptive. If they do come in and talk to you, open up emotionally, your person might also be married. I'd like to point that out. If they do come in and talk to you, it's all deceptive. There's a 7 of Swords underneath the 3 of Cups. That's the guy. If you're a girl, that's the guy at the party that likes all the stuff you like. It's amazing. You're sitting there talking to them on the couch. You've had a few beers, and they like all the stuff I like. My God, everything you say, but if you stop and notice, right, you're the one who started saying stuff, and then they just chimed in and said, yeah, I like that too. Yeah, I like that too. You see, it's kind of a trick. It's a bit of a trick. It's that kind of thing. It's an emotional opening up with a means to an end. All right. I still think they just want to bang you because they don't like who they're banging right now. Either way, it's a spiritual connection that you have with this person, like it or not. It is. It's very, very deep. But also, the 7 of Swords sandwiched between a 3 of Cups and a Hierophant tells me that your person is married, but it's a deceptive marriage. It's not based on love. Anything love-related, relationship-related that's not based on love, like a marriage based on money or a marriage based on family status or whatever, that's all deceptive. That always reads as deceptive because the universe doesn't know what money is. That's man-made. It's a construct of man. Even if you sit around and you pray for money, let's say you want money, right? You want to pray for it. That's not what you pray for. You won't get money because the universe doesn't know what money is. You pray for prosperity. And what you get with that is a frequency of prosperity, which in turn, as a byproduct, will get you money. Okay? But money isn't the product. The product is prosperity. That's just a tip for you, for those of you that try to manifest money. Whether it's prayer or manifestation, it's the same thing. Okay? So keep that in mind. Just like I say when I pull on the signs, right? I say I pull on the signs, I have to tell the universe what Virgo is. It doesn't know. It doesn't know because man made it up. It don't give a fuck what we do. We're just energetic beings that get in its way and knock energy out of balance. It don't care where you put your couch. It doesn't matter. And yes, feng shui is real. It's just manipulation of energy. Anyway, bottom line here, whether your person's married in a deceptive marriage or they're coming to talk to you, for most of either way, or whatever they think about you emotionally, you're in here. You're one of the cups. And it's all just deceptive. Why? Oh, we're going to pull a reading, and I know y'all going to rip my head off. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care. Go for it. All right? Right here. 5 of Wands underneath the Hierophant. If they're married, they're fighting a lot. They bicker. Makes for bad sex. You might think make-up sex is good, but actually if there's resentment in there, it's not good. They just don't know the difference. They've never had good. Maybe they did with you. I don't know. Maybe that's why they sit down on the couch next to you and like everything you like all of a sudden. You know, I don't know. That's why the guy at the party does it. But either way, underneath here is a resistance to change. All right? There's a resistance to change on their part. There's a resistance to growth on some level. But you, Virgo, your energy, yours is a static energy here. It's you're learning. I got a few of you. I got, well, maybe about 50 of you on my Twitter feed. And I know you're all doing well. You're learning. You're asking questions. You're doing whatever. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go. We're going to use the big animal deck. I'm not going to break in a pack on you. I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to break in a pack on you. I don't know. I got to pull some readings for some friends, and then maybe I'll pull one on the bird, you know, that kind of thing. All right, here we go. But soon you'll see a little, not a little light zero, a little animal deck here. Very excited about the baby animals. Okay, here we go. I love little animals. Okay, let me get back to my kestrel field here, and we'll shuffle the deck for Virgo. Please, universe, I'm going to send out a prayer to the universe right here along with my shuffling. Please don't let a bunch of virgins beat me up again. It's embarrassing. Okay, my friends are all picking on me. You got beat up by a bunch of virgins. I know. It is what it is. It happens. All right. All I did was say they were doing really well and that person's a shit fuck. And they didn't like it. Okay. Okay. Some of you did, though. Some of you, you know, I got a lot of thank yous for that reading, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to try to be extra funny on this reading. It's kind of a trick, you know. I learned that in school, you know, because the big kids used to bother me because I was different and weird and I read energy and shit. But I found that later in school, like middle school, that if I was funny, they'd leave me alone. If you can make someone laugh, it lightens the energy. That's when I learned about laughter and how it works better than it. I used to carry crystals and jade and all kinds of crap in my pockets. I was trying everything. And then when I just started being the funny kid, nobody ever bothered me again. They just sort of left me alone. I was the funny kid. I was the class clown, comedian kind of thing. Wisecracks from the back of the room, you know. Anyway, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying not to get beat up by a bunch of virgins. All right, here we go. Before the cut. Oh, God, Jesus H. Christ. Motherfucker. Okay, I prayed. I said I prayed. My God, Jesus. Okay. This is, but before the cut is my why the fuck are we here? The pre-shuffle is me just talking to the universe, but this is why the fuck are we here? Okay, I got an 8 of Cups reversed. It only means one thing. All right? They either they're coming back to you or they want to. Whatever it is, it's deceptive. I don't know why yet. I don't know. Stick around. We'll find out. So before the cut is an 8 of Cups reversed. Great. What comes after that? I still say they're coming to steal food from you. The 5 of Pentacles comes after somebody. It only means one thing. The 8 of Cups reversed is somebody who walked away coming back, or they want to. Okay, these are minor arcana. These are 3D cards. Okay. The Five of Pentacles is because someone's out in the cold. No other reason than they're out in the cold. I honestly believe for the majority of you, and I don't give a fuck what you tell me. You can punch me with your virgin hands all you want. I don't fucking care. I think they just want to bang you. I think if your person is with someone else, or even by themselves just spanking, I think they remember back to you and they want to hit it again. That's what I think. I get that image of the guy at the party who likes everything you like, and you've had too many beers, so you're not smart enough or perceptive enough to pick up on the fact that it's after you say you like it that they like it. It's a common trick. It is. If there's any teenage girls watching, I just taught you something. I'll tell you what. All right. Either way, somebody's coming out of the cold. Either emotionally, either they're putting you back in the spank bank and the 5D, or they're coming in the 3D. Either or, it's accurate. Take my fucking word for it. It's what's in the energy. And believe me, I tried. You heard me pray. I prayed to the universe, damn it. Okay, we're going to do a final shuffle now for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Soulmate cycle from the angle of Virgo right now. This is mid-November 2021. Technically, it runs right up through the first week of December. Give me a reading, universe. And it knows what I mean by that. Believe me, it does. Okay, Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake almighty. Mother of fucking God. Four of Cups reversed. It's the same thing. It's someone who wasn't interested before. This person blew you off. I don't know how. There's 10,000 virgins watching this fucking video. Okay? I don't know how you were good in bed with them being a virgin, but whatever it is. There's 10,000 of you watching the damn video. They blew you off somehow, or they'd be banging you right now and you wouldn't be watching the goddamn tarot video. Or maybe you would. A lot of you like my voice. Some of these girls go to sleep at night to my voice, I'm told. I don't know. I don't know. You can hear the fear in my voice, right? I'm fearing what's going to happen after this reading. It's somebody who wasn't interested before is now all of a sudden very, very, very fucking interested. Now, whether they come towards you or not, I can't say. It's still all minor arcana coming out here. It could just be they're putting you back in the spank bank, but you're going to feel that. You're connected to this person. So you'll know. You'll get fucking ripping horny for no fucking reason. That's somebody spanking to you. Just so you fucking know. Okay? It can be, and it often is, especially if you ask yourself, why am I horny? Right? It might happen at the weirdest fucking times. Right? You know, you'd be in a restroom at a train stop, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, that kind of thing. What's underneath this? The Seven of Cups. It's a card of it's a card of illusion. It's a deceptive energy. It's very similar to the Seven of Swords in many ways. It's you know what I actually get off this? I get someone is fucking delusional. That's what I get off this. I don't know what it means yet. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to look one deeper. Yeah. It's this full moon. It's this reboot. Here it is. It's right here in the Hangman. It's I'm drawn to the bat's eyes. Whenever I'm drawn to this beady red eyes here, I know something's up. Somebody's awake. And what that means to you specifically, we're going to find out in the reading, because the reading is on the flip. So let's see what we got here. 8 of Cups reversed, 4 of Cups reversed, and a 5 of Pentacles. Surrounding a 5 of Pentacles. That is someone wanting to come out of the cold. Now it's minor arcana. We're bound by their free will. It could be 3D, it could be 5D. I don't fucking know. I just hope I don't get beat up by a bunch of virgins again. Because I liked you guys up until that last reading. I want to make friends again. I want to be friends again, Virgo. Okay. I do. Alright. Okay. We good? Okay. Right here is the energy around the connection. Right here, I promise I won't compliment you too much. Right here is how your person feels in their emotions. Right here is how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you. Okay? Right here is the hidden energy. It's the message from the universe. We're going to have a chat. I'm going to have a chat with the fickle old gal and tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here is the final outcome potential. final outcome. I cannot read free will or predict it. Nobody can. All right? Someone out there on YouTube right now going around telling people they can predict free will. You know, they start asking for money for that. That's a fucking lie. It's a lie. The words coming out of their mouth are a fucking lie. Nobody can do that. The universe itself cannot predict free will. All right. So even if you were the most powerful warlock energy reader on the planet, which I'm pretty close to, I don't mind telling you, and there's a lot of people offline that would back that up. You can't. You're not more powerful than the universe itself, because your power comes from that. Okay, so anyway, just be careful out there. Nobody can predict free will. I'll clarify everything. I'll throw some universe cards over the top, and if I think we need to extend this, I will. Okay? All right. Probably give it to Virgos for free, just to make them feel good. Okay, here we go. The energy around the connection, right here. What is it? Oh, Jesus. I want to shut off the video, I do. It's you. You're all they're thinking about. Look, I know. I heard from all of you. I read all your fucking emails. I had to change my email address because of Virgos. I no longer accept emails because of your sign. I am only on Twitter. And only my friends have my email address now. That's it. Nobody else. Anybody I think is going to rip my head off, don't have it. It's because of that Virgo reading. It really is. I heard your stories. I read your emails. I know you don't think this person gives two shits about you. I know you don't think they care. I know you don't think they're ever coming back. I know. I'm gonna give you a big hug, okay? You're all they're thinking about. Think about it. I'll show it to you in the 3D. I will right now, physically. Imagine. Use your imagination. Close your fucking eyes. You're walking through a dark, dark field, right? Are you not going to notice the burning lit tree on fucking fire in a dark, dark field? That's what this card depicts. It depicts this tree lit up at night because, well, first of all, Empress is rooted energy, okay? But secondly, it depicts it this way because the Empress is irresistible. The Empress, male or female, walks into a bar and everybody wants to hit that shit. Male or female, lesbian or straight, gay or straight, undecided or straight, I don't fucking care. Everybody wants to hit it. Everybody notices. All right? There you go. It's like Angelina Jolie walking into an ugly farm. I mean, it's like, what the fuck just happened here? It's like that. You are the center of the connection. You. Okay? I read your emails, all fucking 60 some odd of them, and I don't fucking care. I'm one of the best in the world at this. You can believe that or not, I don't care. You're all they're thinking about. And if you're horny for no reason, trust me, they're whipping it out or rubbing it out, one or the other. Depends if your person's male or female, I suppose. Although, I know a few guys that do things kind of weird, but anyway. There you go. How someone feels in their emotions for you, your person. How do they feel in their emotions about this lit tree? You hear the bird? He's worried right now. I know I'm going to get beat. Daddy's going to get beat up. Yeah, okay, here we go. Page of Cups. They're trying to suppress this. That's part of the deception. They try to push it down. Okay? Trying to pretend they don't notice this. It's Page. Your person's emotionally immature. Okay? They're stunted. All right? I don't know if they're 12 years old. You going for a 12-year-old or something? I get a 12-year-old energy off of this. 12-year-old boy or girl. They love on that level. That's it. Attracted by shiny objects is the problem with 12-year-old boys and girls. I can speak for 12-year-old boys. They like one girl. I was one. They like one girl 1 second. The next day they like another one. As soon as they find out one likes them, they're into that one and skipping around. You know. I mean, the spank bank goes like this. It's like 24 frames a second, different girl in each frame. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's a very immature energy. Yeah, I know I shouldn't tell them these. He's worried, he's scared, he don't want me to be. Who's going to feed me? He's like, if you get me, I know. Virgins are tough, man. He a Pisces, you know. Right here, the energy around we'll come back to this when we clarify. The energy around how they feel about you in their soul. Knight of Swords. This is bookending the Empress with this down the middle. I'm going to say it again, okay? Because this is in the middle and it's the center of my reading. And I give you analogies, you have to apply it to your story, okay? I'm just giving you analogies, that's all. They want to come towards you, but they don't have the balls to do it. I'm just going to phrase it like that. Or the ovaries. They don't have the guts to either leave what they got. Maybe mommy or daddy has control over them. I don't know. I get a 12-year-old child here. I do. I'm not even playing with you. In the last reading, the one I got beat up for, and it was something about they come back, but you have grown, and you know they're a 74 Pinto and you've seen a Maserati, and it's that kind of it's the same kind of thing here, except it's escalating in their mind, because you can't not notice this tree, right? It's very important that you know how irresistible this is. Full Empress energy. It's consuming the energy around the connection. They want to come in. It brings them in like a magnet. Look, he's flying this way. Woof. Right? I don't know why they put the slowest fucking owl on the Knight of Swords. It looks like a tawny owl. It's not a fast owl. But whatever. You know, maybe they should study some birds. But anyway, either way, I would have put a falcon on this motherfucker. But they're coming towards you. But they stop themselves. It's like I told you before. They stop themselves. I said that before. Rewind. I did. Okay. Okay. Alright. I can't wait to clarify this reading. I'm glad I'm safe here. I'm safe. Y'all don't know how to find me. You can't email me. I love that. You got to come out to Twitter and attack me there. That's fine. Right here, the hidden energies. Knock yourself out. That's the only place I exist now, is Twitter. It's all thanks to Virgo. Hidden energy, right here. Red with the Empress. Really pissed me off. Red with the Empress. What's the, you hear him laugh? He knows it did. Right here. Rattlesnake shake. It's Fakey McFakerman. I told you, they stop themselves. They block it. They pretend this doesn't matter. Deep down inside, there's a lot of passion. They pretend this doesn't matter. I don't see no fucking tree. You know, hear him laugh? I'm in the energy right now. He laughs, I'm in the fucking energy. And he a Pisces, you know. There's more to this than that, though. I need to clarify that. What's the final outcome? Yeah. I get that. Okay. Their whole life, your person's whole life is phony. It's all phony baloney. If they're with somebody else or something like that, it's phony baloney. It's nonsense. It's based on nothing. It's fluff. I get that. But there's more. What's the final outcome, the potential final outcome? What's our little 12-year-old boy or girl going to do here? Emotionally 12. I'm not saying you're banging a, you know. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, more pages. More pages. It's possible communication. I mean, they know you make them happy, but I think you make them happy in happiness in a napkin or an old sock, so to speak. I'm still putting you in their spank bank, okay? I know you probably don't like that, but you are. It's there. It's happiness is an old sock, you know, that kind of thing, and then a flushing sound if it's a napkin. But other than that, hear him. I'm right. He laughs. I'm right. Okay. Hey, listen. He's 18 years old. I've had him since he was 5 months. He's never wrong. It's a child. It's a child. You're this. This is you. A big grown up. In the Light Seer, the best hits in the tarot, the grown woman who the devil can't possibly bang, nor can a page. She don't bang children. She don't. This person, he can't get you out of their mind. It's clear. They're trying to, for some reason, and that's what else is attached here. I don't know what this is. For some of you, they are coming in. This is communication, but it's going to be disappointing. And we already saw the 7 of Swords, so it's going to be just you know, trying to glaze over. And that's sort of what the Queen of Wands does. That's why she's Fakey McFakerman. Male or female. Yep, laughed again. Right here, let's clarify. Why is the Empress here? Why are my Virgos here? You are the divine feminine. And you guys are good. I did compliment, all jokes aside, I did compliment you on that last reading. I got ripped a new one for. What's wrong with you growing? Who cares? You don't think you're ever going to find somebody else but this fucking person? Get real. You turn into this, this is what your soul is putting out. You start putting this out in the 3D too, you'll find something else. You'll find something, you'll be laughing at this shit. You know, let them keep you in the spank bank. It'll just make you hornier for your new person. Good. Right on. You won't know why, but whatever. Empress, why is it here? Empress. Wow. He's watching me shuffle. Get it right. Get it right. Okay, I'll get it right. Calm down, little man. Okay, here we go. Empress, why is it here? Why is it here? I know, the gardener's here. He loves the gardener. Alright, the Empress. Why is it here? Oh, okay. It came back. The Seven of Cups, which was underneath our Four of Cups reversed. Someone suddenly very interested in you. Yeah. For some of you, not all. Okay? Can I say that, please? And are you listening? Not all. For some of you, they don't want anybody else to get you. They don't. They're afraid you have options. That's just for some, and it's a minor message. For the majority of you, they're confused as to why they can't get you out of their head. They left you. They took off. They did something else. I got it. I'm good. I'm going to take off and go this way. Fuck you. You know, kind of a thing like that. They're confused why they can't get you out of their head. I'm not. I'm Steve. I'm not confused as to why they can't get the Empress out of their head. Why they can't help but see the glowing tree in the dark night of a fucking field. Because you have a soul tie with this person, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because of this energy. And if you don't like it, fuck you. It is unfortunate. Because I know a lot of you and you're really damn fine people. And I'm going to, even the ones that wrote into me, I'm still going to say you're damn fine people. Alright? Why is this here? Yeah. What did I just say? What the fuck did I just say? Aside from the fact I said I'm Steve. But aside from that, and don't be a smart ass and say you said you're Steve. Okay, right. Yeah, you didn't hear anything else. It's another fucking tree. I said they're confused for most of you as to why they can't get you out of their head. And I said it's because of the soul tie. And in fact, you're a glowing tree. And the next card out I pull is a fucking tree. And it's a tree that represents your connection, that ties a soul tie. These roots are just lifetimes that go back, 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 back. Alright? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Steve, you're always right. Yeah. Fuck off. Alright, right here. Five of Pentacles again. They're out in the cold on this and they can't figure out why they care. But they want to come out of the cold, but they don't have the gonads to do it. It's very similar. This is very similar to a reading I gave Gemini yesterday. Not the same energy, so I could tell the difference. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying you might want to watch the Gemini reading. It's very similar energy to your person. And they piss me off in an equal way. And I'm sorry if you don't like that your person pisses me off. But I love connections. I study connections. It's my superpower ever since I was 4 years old and I noticed I could see them. Why are people attached? Why? What is this? I wanted to know. And I studied and I studied and I studied and I studied. And here I am, 45, a fucking expert on the goddamn topic who can feel it, see it, know who's connected. I can stand next to two people and tell you whether they're soulmate or not. I've stood next to many people who are married who said, we're soulmates. And I just had to shake my head and go, I'm sorry, you're not. You're just two people who really dig each other. But that's cool. What's wrong with that? Why you gotta be soulmates? This is a soul fucking connection. Soul connections are rough. Especially when one side of it is beneath the other in vibration. Okay? Or potential vibration. Okay? Some of you are still low in the self-esteem department. self-worth, whatever you want to call it. That doesn't matter. You still have more potential than this person's holding themselves back with 7 swords. And this behavior, again, these pages tell me they're approaching love from the point of a page. This tells me, again, it's just an analogy. I don't mean it literally. But I do, well, maybe I do in some case. I think if your person's with someone else, they're not enjoying it as much as they enjoyed being with you, if you catch my drift on what I mean by with. If you don't, if you're not a sharp Virgo, I mean banging. Okay? The bottom line here, this is a child. This is an emotional child. Even if they come back, I'll tell you the same thing I told you last time. This ain't going to cut it. But they're confused. They're trying to figure out why they can't get you out of their mind. And I'm telling you, it's this. And they feel out in the cold on it, and that confuses them too. And they put themselves there. For most of you, they blew you off. And the 8 of Cups reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed proves that. There's 10,000 Virgos going to watch this, and I'm 100% right for all of you on that point. All right, let's go. Why is the Page of Cups here? I know, he's laughing. You hear him? He knows. No better energy reader on my best day, at the peak of Scorpio season, hulked up, he's better than me on his worst day. He's that good. Birds are incredible energy readers. All right, here we go. Page of Cups. Why is it here? All right, why is it here? Tell me about this. This is their emotions. This is who they are in their emotions. This is the person. All right. I get a lot of. I'm not even going to say that because then I'm just going to get. Fuck it. Waste of breath. All right, here we go. 9 of Cups crossing it. Yeah. Emotional. This is the peak of their emotions. This is emotional contentment. This is emotional fulfillment. It's the pinnacle. It's a 9 in the tarot. It's where it ends. The 10s are endings. Thank God this is over. That leads to something. The 9s are the absolute top of the pops. Right? He's laughing, and he a Pisces. This is telling me, crossing this, that this is their best. This is all they got to give you. This is it. Page of Cups. A little boy or a little girl, whatever it is. They might be your person might be a male, and the best they've got to give you is a little girl. You know, honest, which is better than a little boy. Girls mature before boys, but you know, honestly, it really is. 7 of Pentacles. It's a card of timing. It's a card of in time. It's going to take time. That they need to grow up. Just like a child. A child needs time to get to a true 9 of Cups. Right now, this is their peak. This is in their emotions. It's the center of my reading. This is not a Maserati, Virgo. It's not a Maserati. And the 8 of Cups, which I had turned upright when I put it back in the deck. It didn't magically flip, but it did come back. This is why they walked away from you. In the first place, they walked toward what they thought was 9 of Cups for all of you watching. They walked away from you, who they love. I see it here with the Empress here. They love you. Okay, they don't love what they have now. They walked away from that because they thought they were going toward 9 Cups, or they thought the grass was greener, the way the kids might say it, the other readers. Right? They thought the grass was greener on the other side. They were wrong. Big dramatic title. Well, yeah. They were wrong. Because they're confused as to why they can't get you out of their head. Now all of a sudden they're fucking interested. Now all of a sudden they're waking up at 2 in the morning and spanking or rubbing one out with your picture in their mind or up on their screen or whatever. You might think that's an exaggeration, but it isn't. I'm being quite literal. That's in the energy. And he just laughed. All right, here we go. Knight of Swords. It doesn't surprise me. Right? Rodney Dangerfield. You remember him? You remember Rodney Dangerfield? I get no respect. No respect at all. Right? That guy? He had a funny routine about married couple. He said something to the effect of he was banging his wife, right? And nothing was happening. And he looked at her and he said, "You can't think of anyone else either?" You know, that kind of a thing. It's what happens in relationships where the sex isn't good, or it's stale, or it's not based on love, and it's phony. You actually think about other people while you're doing it so that you can orgasm, basically, so that you can enjoy it. It's true. And that's what's in the energy here. Rodney Dangerfield is in the energy. That's a funny line from him. It really is. You couldn't think of anybody either? You know, it's like, yeah. Nothing was happening. Yeah. Knight of Swords, why is it here? Look, I'm just being honest with you, Virgo. You can take this person back if you want, if they show up. Knock yourself out, but it'll be the same shit all over again. And they'll leave you for some other grass is greener on the other side. It really is. It really is. And I hate pulling readings like this. I like to give people, I like to be honest with people, but I like to give people good readings that at least say your person's growing and you're growing, work on your Empress. This reading shows you as already the Empress. Basically, you already are in your soul. You just need to find that little bit of frequency you're missing. And it shows your other person as a child. And it's telling me why. Right here in the... Oh my God, that's way too many fucking cards. Oh, Jesus. You know, I'm just going to pull it. Okay, hold on. It just... All the cards that fell just verified everything I said, basically. One of them is the Seven of Swords and the Sun. Are two of the cards that fell. I need to keep shuffling here, unfortunately, because that was a lot of cards that flew out. Sometimes when I talk and I give explanations, the universe likes to back me up with cards. The Seven of Swords and the Sun is someone who thinks the grass is greener on the other side, but they're just fooling themselves, you know? Again, Rodney Dangerfield, you couldn't think of anyone else either. You know, you couldn't think of anyone else either, huh? All right, the Knight of Swords, why is it here? Okay, now we got our shuffle. Crossing the Knight of Swords is the Knight of Cups. In their mind, they're this. The Knight of Cups. I can't. The Knight of Swords, I need to go in. There's a but here. There's a but here. And right here, the Page of Swords. We downshift. We've gone from Knights to Page. Now we're at a Page. And then we're at the Nine of Swords. You know? On one hand, there's an A side and a B side here. There always is with this position. The A side of it is how they see you. They see you as moving on, right? They see you possibly as thinking about them or keeping an eye on them. It could be the delusion that I felt off of this card a little bit with the Seven of Cups underneath it. And they see, and they know that they've hurt you, or they've at least given you, you know, cause for stress, basically. That's one side. On the other side is what they feel about you. And what they feel about you is they want to come towards you. But they downshift to a Page, and they end up just thinking about you. You know, this is little boy, little girl, spank bank upright. I don't know that they're spying on you in the 3D. I don't think they are. I don't see that energy here. But I do see that you're keeping them up at night. But I think you're keeping them up at night because they're in a combination of, you know, spank bank stuff, but also a combination of what we saw over here, because these cards bookend these cards. So it's this confusion of, why can't I get this person out of my head? I left because the grass was greener. It's because they found out the grass wasn't greener. So this is the card I want to see. This is a very interesting card here. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why are you telling me this, universe? There was a lot of energy attached to this, and the bird is laughing over here like it's a fucking stand-up routine. What's going on? It means I'm in the energy, so I want to see here what's going on. What is this? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay. Again, the Knight of Cups crossing. Twice in a row, Knight of Cups. The universe says pay attention to that Knight of Cups, Steve. Usually when it tells me that, it wants me to see what's under that Knight of Cups. What is it? It's a Two of Wands. Well, how about that? It's somebody who knows what they've got is shit. That they need to let go of something and get real. But they're not getting real. because it's a Queen of Wands. It's Fakey McFakerman, and I like to see that card reversed, but it isn't reversed. It didn't come out that way, and it's not reversed energy either. Sometimes I see reversed energy, I read the card as reversed, but not this time. Three of Pentacles, and what's out? What else? Eight of Wands. It's a warning from the universe. It's a separate message. Oh, here we go. It's a warning. Think of it as a separate message, but it is read with the energy around the connection, okay? It's a warning from the universe. It's the same message it gave us in the intro. This person might reach out to you. They might. To build a foundation because they can't get you out of their head. They might reach out to come out of the cold. But it's deceptive. There's some sort of, it's a warning to be careful. There's some other reason for it. There's a lot of immature energy around this person. They are, of all the sign angles on this cycle, the Virgo person is the one who is the least cooked turkey. Okay, you hear him? He's laughing. All right? I know that don't mean shit to you. You're like, I don't give a fuck if his parrot is laughing. Well, you should. Because he and I have been together 18 years, and I know what it means when he's laughing. And I'm not making a joke. I'm not being funny. So he's not just laughing because something's funny. He's laughing because I'm in the energy. It's deceptive. All right? A lot of you Virgos, you're getting your shit together. You're getting, however that applies to you. I don't know. It applies to you in different ways. There's 10,000 of you watching, but you're that. You're all they can think about. That's how they see you, whether you are or not. You might be living in a box behind a 7-Eleven, watching me on stolen Wi-Fi. Well, you know what? Shame on 7-Eleven for making their Wi-Fi password Slurpee1, as if you couldn't fucking figure that out. But regardless of whether you're behind that 7-Eleven on stolen Wi-Fi or not, your soul is reflecting to this person as full Empress. They don't see that. They don't see a box behind 7-Eleven and stolen Wi-Fi Slurpee1. They see a mansion on a hill and a job and a car and you with a family and a new husband or wife and kids running around. You know what I'm saying? They see something different than what's there. That's what the universe is doing right now with this reset. That's what's in the energy. The 5D can, thank you. The 5D can manipulate the 3D very easily. The 3D is what's not real. We're only in the 3D to learn. Because we don't really learn in the 5D. The 5D, everything is there. We know everything. You often hear it with people with near-death experiences. They come back and they say, all of a sudden I knew everything. All of it. Yeah. That's because you go back to the energy where you came from and you're swimming in the goddamn energy, the Akashic record. You get the whole fucking thing. That's why. We come here to learn. We come here to pick up more knowledge and experience. That's why we're in the 3D. So keep that in mind. The universe, the 5D, can manipulate the 3D so easily. It's ridiculous. It's just as easy as it is for a computer program to change the scenery around something or whatever was going on and you're watching. Change the background color on your fucking browser or whatever. It can just do that. Just boom, done. You're reflecting, whether you're living behind a 7-Eleven or not, you're reflecting as that. And it's making them feel smaller, but for some reason the Knight of Cups keeps coming up and in their mind they're puffing themselves up like they got a shot. But they know they don't, which is why I think for a lot of you they're actually not coming in and they're just going to keep you in the 5D and keep your energy hostage in a way, right? They're going to be like, why the fuck am I horny today? Why the fuck am I angry today? Why the fuck am I this today? Yeah, they go from anger fits to horny fits to woe is me fits, all of it. They run the whole fucking thing through and you're getting every bit of it. And the fact is, I know you're connected because this might as well be a high priestess here, okay? It's the same kind of thing. The Empress is empathic. It's a beautiful connection with a shit on the other side who thinks a person who's looking for green grass when they were fucking sitting on it, right? Right here is the Page of Pentacles. Rainbow at the top of this. For some of you, you'll hear from your person. This is communication when it falls here, but it can be fruitful communication, but it's a grown-up talking to a little child. Okay? It is. It's a Maserati pulling up next to a 74 Pinto. Bottom line. What do we got here? Page of Pentacles. Why is it here? What's the final on this for my Virgos who can't email me? Oh, thank God. I'm unreachable. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Flam. All right, here we go. Page of Pentacles. All right, why is it here? Crossing the Page of Pentacles. What card do you think it is, Virgos? My little virgins. Huh? Huh? What the hell we've been talking about this whole reading? 7 Swords. Deception. I said some of you might hear from this person. It's deceptive. It's the guy at the party who likes everything you like. And you've had too many beers and you're apt to bang them. Just because, wow, this is amazing. We have so much in common. I can't believe you like crocheting too. Why, you don't look like you crochet. That's amazing. What have you made? Oh, socks and stuff. I've made all kinds of things. I'll show them to you sometime. Really? Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Wow, next thing you know, there's squeaks and moans and bangs happening. You never did. 3, 4, 5 days later, he doesn't call back. You never did get to see that sock crochet collection that they made. No, because you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker like a dingbat. Right here, it's fucking right here. 7 Swords. Lies. It's all lies. Well, I'm sorry to laugh, but you can't email me, so fuck you. Right here, 9 of Wands. They're resistant to change. With time, they can change. They can grow the fuck up with time. They are resistant to it. There's a wall. They don't want to. They like how they are, but they hate how they are at the same time, which is why you're getting mixed energy, which is why you're going to run through this reset extra mood swings. Of all the signs, Virgo's going to have the most fucking mood swings. No doubt about it. I'm telling you what. And the Hanged Man is where we end. For most of you, for some of you, they'll come in, it'll be deceptive. For most of you, no. It's nothing happening. Either way, this is 5D. This is Major Arcana here. And it's red with the 8 of Cups. Alright? It tells me they do have a new perspective on what they did here, on what they lost. So I'm going to tell you that. They do know your value. They're confused, but they're too immature to really understand. Honestly, if they had even one more notch up of maturity, if these were knights instead of pages under here, okay, if this were a Knight of Cups here, let's say, this would be somebody who at least understands what they lost on a higher level. You know, they do know what they did was wrong, but they don't have the emotional maturity to understand why they can't get you out of their head. So they just keep you there. They get angry about it. They get horny about it. They get, you know, I wanted to use the word lucid about it. In other words, daydreamy kind of thing about it. You're picking up on all this. You're stuck with this person. These soul ties, you're tied together with this person. They will grow up over time, though they are resistant to it. So the energy will lighten over time, but my suggestion to you is you replace this energy. You know, if you want them back, you can have them back. You can, you know, I mean, you might as well reach out to your person and violate the no contact order. You can do that, but you're just going to get a page, and they're just going to come in and do the same thing again. That Hanged Man proves it right here. It's going to be the same thing again. It's a bat. You trust that? Look at him. I don't trust him. Let me switch decks and let's talk to the universe. I'm not going to extend this one. I don't want to spend any more time with your person. There's no need here. It is what it is. What are we going to learn? We're going to learn why is anyone like this. I can use my psychology training, not my energy reading abilities. A person's like this, they stay a page because they were either a spoiled brat, or so they grew up entitled, or they were an abused child, or they've just had bad relationships their whole life, or they've never had a reason to emotionally grow up, or they are after money, and they're after pentacles, and they're after status, and they're after comfort, and they're just looking for a home, and they didn't see you as being able to buy them a home or build a big fancy life with, so they went off on their own. But you know, any number of those things. You know, my father on some level was, my mother used to say, he was very selfish. My mother used to say, my father never had a reason to grow up. He was always a page. He was always a page. That's why he behaved the way he did when I was a child. He didn't need to grow up, and this doesn't necessarily mean one-to-one with your person, but it's just a reason why someone stays like this, why they're resistant to change. My father was a spoiled brat. His parents, he was the only, well, he had a half-brother who was much older, but technically he was already moved out by the time my dad was born. He was the only child of a couple who had him when they were about 45. They were in their mid-40s, and they spoiled him rotten. They gave him everything he wanted. He had cars when he grew up. He had all kinds of, they paid for his first apartment, you know. Granted, they spoiled me too. They loved me. They were great grandparents. That was my grandma Rose, who used to put me in, if it was 90 degrees outside, that woman would have me in a snowsuit and 3 scarves. It's unreal. That's why I'm so skinny, I think. I never could get fat because it all sweated off me. I could eat anything. But it's that kind of thing. I get a real spoiled brat kind of thing here. That may or may not apply, but spoiled brat carries into a lot of different things, okay? It can also be someone who just wants stuff, you know, and you couldn't provide stuff. And they went for stuff. It can be that too. I don't know. There's 10,000 people watching, and there's 20,000 energies here. Who the fuck knows? But I'm just giving you the truth here. You know, for some of you, they are coming in, but they're a page. It's going to take. They're resistant to change that. Take it or leave it. Love me or hate me. I've told you the truth. Okay. And I'm also telling you one last time, Virgo, as I shuffle here for a message from the universe. You're doing really well. You're reflecting as the Empress to them, and to be perfectly honest with you, the ones of you that I know are reflecting as that to me. Although your 3D energy is a little off from it. In the 5D, you're already there. You just need to tune into it and dial in. Even some of you that wrote in to me, I got your energy off the email a little bit. That's why you were upset with me, because I triggered you. Because your soul, and when we trigger somebody, we trigger them in the soul, not in the brain. Your soul knows I'm right, that this person is a page. But you don't want to believe that because you want this person back, because you love them, because you have this soul tie. I get that. But that's not my job here. You know, my job is to warn you. I'm like your big brother, right? I'm just telling you, hey, fuck it. Careful. Right? Believe me, if I was at that party and somebody was scamming on my sister with some bullshit lines, I'd drag that fucker outside. I'm like that. I look out for people. Alright, here we go. 3 cards. Here we go. Yeah, it's a soul connection, big time. 6 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and watch out. Fakey McFakerman came back. Crossing the Knight of Pentacles from the top of the deck is the 5 of Wands. They're taking their time about it. They're taking their time about making any changes here. All they're thinking about is you. All they're thinking, there's like 3 messages here. All they're thinking about is you. Yeah, here we go. You got this connection with them. They are moving slowly towards it, but it's for false reasons. It's for selfish reasons. They're not, it's because they're this page. They're not mature. Also, on the flip side, if your person's married, it's a slog. Okay, that's the word I can think of, slog. What does it mean? I got a lot of people in countries outside the U.S. A slog is like driving through mud, driving through quicksand. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, a lot of whatever. Your connection actually keeps them going. Sort of like Rodney Dangerfield's little thing where nothing's happening while he's banging his wife, and he's like, well, you couldn't think of anybody else either? That kind of thing. They think about you. You are the one. In other words, they almost live in a daydream land while they're with the other person and pretend that other person is you, sort of a thing. Again, that's all very fake. doing that. It's not real love. It's love with purpose. The Queen of Wands loves with purpose. She's like he or she is like the celebutante, right? They can't be seen with anybody that's not, you know, that might lower their career. You know, they might love their tennis instructor, right? But they're only going to be seen with some asshole they're in a movie with or something like that, just because that's what they need to be seen as. And that happens more times than you think. A lot of those celebrity relationships are fake. They aren't real. They're actually banging some plumber or something like that, and the reality is it's all just set up by the PR agency on the other side. A lot of people don't know that there. I just gave away a Hollywood secret. Anyway, it sells movies. It does. But that's it, bottom line. You know, some of them are real. It's not, I didn't say all, but some of them are that PR setup thing. But it's that kind of energy. And underneath all of it all, at the bottom of the deck, is the Queen of Swords. Okay, I spend an extra couple of minutes on your reading, Virgo, because, you know, I got beat up by you last time, and I want to make sure you know that you're the shit. This is your energy attached to this card. Those are your fancy sandals that you got a very good deal on. Very shrewd. Proud of you. But right here, use your head. Look at her. She's thinking. This is the thinking queen, male or female. She don't take shit. She don't bang children. She don't bang pages. Nope. No matter how horny she is, she don't do it. Because it's stupid. Or if she does, she knows she's doing it. And she's doing it for self-interest reasons, you know? Enlightened self-interest, we'll call it. Either way, you're the shit. Use your head. Cut things out of your life that no longer suit you. And find the rest of this Empress energy within yourself, because it's already there in your soul energy. I can tell you that 100% for a lot of you. Even some of the ones who wrote in to rip me a new one, it's there. And that's why you wrote in to rip me a new one, by the way, because that's there. And you know, and because you love this person, and you know that they're just a page. You know you can do better, but you don't want to because you love this person. It's just you just validated everything by writing in and ripping my head off. You know, it's the old Shakespeare, the lady doth protest too much. Shakespeare's intention, we tend to use it in the negative in today's society, but Shakespeare's intention was, or intent of saying that, what he meant was somebody protesting something to be true too much, right? You know, oh, I'm happy. No, we're happy. It's like that couple that keeps telling you they're happily married. Yeah, we're happily married. We're happily married. Yeah, yeah. Just the fact that you're saying it and phrasing it that way means you're full of shit, motherfucker. Because you don't have to say it that way unless you're full of shit. And it really is. You know, you can learn to spot that stuff in people. That's energy reading on some level. It is psychology, but it's energy reading on some level. You know. There's no need to tell people you're happy if you're happy. If you're fucking happy, there's no need to tell people you are. Why? Who cares? They're going to see it. It's something that they're going to see. So keep that in mind. Find that in your 3D. And you find it in your 3D by just tuning into the frequency in the 5D. 417 hertz will help you out 10 minutes a day. And don't mix it with other frequencies. Do a week of 417, 10 minutes a day. Take 2 days off. If you want to switch frequencies, do it then, or go back and then do a week of 417, but always put a couple of days in between. And you'll find it. You'll be a whole new person, and the world around you will change too, because the Empress is attracting energy. Take my word for it. Y'all have to come for a walk with me someday. Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe I'll film one. Oh, I should do that. That'd be fun. Anyway, either way. God, Jesus. Either way, that's it. It doesn't matter. You can see it here on the YouTube channel. You don't need me to film a walk. I mean, I didn't think anybody'd like me out here. I didn't think I'd pick up any fucking followers. I swear. I talk about banging. I do all kinds of... I thought for sure it'd just be... I just gonna pull some cards. There'll be like 6 or 7 people watching me. Y'all came in like flock. And y'all fucking like me and tell me, oh, good, you're great. Thanks for your honesty. Thanks for this and that. I'm like, I'm blown away. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I thought I was gonna go over like a lead balloon. Which coincidentally is how Led Zeppelin got their name. But anyway, that said, because Jimmy Page thought the band, or Pete Townsend thought the band was going to go over like a lead balloon. Well, shows what he knew, and shows what I know. Anyway, that said, that's my advice to you. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I'm sorry your person's a little tiny child. with a teeny weeny peeny, but they are. Okay? I'm very sorry. But you can't help that. They are going to change with time. They're just resistant to it. You can't make someone change. You can't. The only thing you can control is yourself. So control yourself. Fix it. Find your shit. Get your shit together. Become the shit. Right? If you're living in a box behind a 7-Eleven stealing Wi-Fi with the Slurpee 1 passcode, God, fuck them for fucking picking that. They should have picked something better. It's on them. But anyway, if you're living in that box behind the 7-Eleven, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You attract this energy. You fire up this energy in both 3D mode and 5D mode. You'll be fine. You'll get any job you want. Anything you want. You'll be on the big house on the hill. Anyone you want. To be honest. It's the truth. It's the God's honest truth. Alright. Take my word for it or not. Don't really care. But you can't beat me up because my email address no longer exists. Okay. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, Virgo. Good luck. And stick around. We got more updates coming this week. I know. I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't think they're going to beat me up. They can't get me. They don't know where I am. He's very worried.